And we're good to go. Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. I'm just gonna turn down the audio here a little bit so it's not overpowering me. So, we're starting something familiar, both in the sense that it's a series that I've pretty much streamed a lot of on my channel, and also something that I've played in my own off time. So I have the Castlevania Dominus collection, and when this got announced, I was really excited and hyped for it because the DS Castlevania games are some of the best, and also sad to have seen that most of them were still only on the 3DS, or 3DS, still just on the DS, but I was excited to see them release and that they were shadow dropped. I just had to take a while before I could finally get to them. And what we're doing today is we are starting Dawn of Sorrow, because I'm playing these games in more or less a chronological release from their initial times. And Dawn of Sorrow is the first one. So yeah, that's the plan. Also, if the audio is good, hope the audio is good, hope everything else is good. But yeah, Dawn of Sorrow. I have beaten this in a sense, but I didn't get the best ending. I got kind of the neutral ending of, you know, you don't collect the thing or you don't do the specific thing on a boss fight, and the characters just kind of stand around going, well, the initial trouble's done, but something's not done, something's not right here. So I'm going to try and get the true ending to this game in this playthrough. And also, my first playthrough of this game was a very long time ago, so I don't really remember much of the game, so this kind of is a fresh start. This is kind of a first playthrough in the sense of refreshing myself with the game and also trying out for the true ending, since we're going with that. And the other reason why I'm excited to play this version of the game is that, much like most games in the DS library, there were touchscreen usages in all of the DS Castlevania games. And Dawn of Sorrows was the most egregious one. Like, I played a bit of Order of Ecclesia too, and I remember Dawn of Sorrow's whole touchscreen mechanic I wasn't the biggest fan of, because if you don't know, essentially, in order to beat the boss fully in Dawn of Sorrow, you had to draw like a glyph sigil thing on the screen after you got the boss's health to 0, and you usually got the initial glyph of it all before you actually entered the boss room. But the problem is that you had to essentially have your stylus on standby, so when you beat the boss, you had to remember what the glyph was, and then draw it, and then you beat the boss instead of just the boss being beaten as is. And you use that same glyph to enter the boss room. So yeah, it wasn't the best implementation of that idea. So I was worried, like, okay, well, what kind of thing are we looking at here? And then it turns out, apparently, they just replaced it with a button press in this version, so that's cool, and hence why this will be the version I play. I also want to check the... background color? I like that one. Oh... man, why can't the classic Castlevania ones have this? So, this is nice. You just get to lower everything. Nice. Lovely. Multiple volume options for the individual games you're playing. Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go... let's go with this one. Yeah. Can it do individual saves? Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I think I may go with this layout. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work. Because, again, this feels almost like old school Let's Play style of how, you know, you have the screens and corners like that, but truly trying to adapt a dual screen system to a modern platform like this, especially if it's something that uses both screens pretty heavily, it's not easy. So they did what they could, and it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, I think this works. So yeah, let's go. Use R and ZR to touch controls. Oh, wait, really? So this is how they do it. All right, we'll just... There. Let me just erase that. There. It looks so silly. Ever since the solar eclipse of 2035, my life has never been the same. It was then that I realized that I, Soma Cruz, am the rebirth of Dracula. It was in his castle, now sealed in the eclipse, that I learned the truth, that I possessed the power to seize the souls of my enemies. That evil power almost engulfed me, but my friends pulled me from the brink. About a year has passed since then, and I have no doubt, and I thought my troubles were over. So the other thing about this game that made me a bit sad is the fact that Ayame Kojima didn't do the portraits for this one. And I will say, these portraits are fine, you know, they're good. It's just such an odd style change after Ayame Kojima. You know, it's so weird. It feels like Radiant Historia on the 3DS levels of weird. I'll get used to it. It's odd. So, haha, are you serious? Yeah, that's just when the Hammer decided to... Wait, Soma, can I ask you something? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, Mina. What's wrong? It's been a year since it all happened, hasn't it? Yeah, just about. And what was it called? You know, the ability to use the powers of monsters? You mean the power of dominance? I lost it when we escaped Dracula's castle, remember? I know, but it's just that I get this terrible feeling inside. It's probably nothing. Look, don't worry, okay? This past year, I haven't been able to use any of the powers I gained. I literally went to level 1. It's almost like my favorite Metroidvania protagonist, Samus Aran. I'm like her. And you're Soma Cruz, aren't you? Yeah. And you are? You may call me Celia. And I'm here to see you're dead. That needed to be you, but okay. Come forth, my servants. What? Mina, get back! Damn it! Of all the worst. Soma, you back off too. Mr. Arikado. Yeah, it's also no secret. That is just Alucard. Part of me wonders if the Castlevania Netflix series ever branched into the Sorrow duology, if whether or not they could have Alucard just be like the through line between that. I think it'd be fun. Genya Arikado, the Guardian? You shall not interfere. A barrier? Quick, Soma, use this! There we go. And now we have it back. Because, yeah, Soma's whole deal is that he can absorb enemy skills, which is nice. And yep, replaces the sub-weapon. Oh, and I like that I love that I can change between the D-pad and control stick. Now, for those that are curious, I am playing the Switch version of this because now I basically have all of the Castlevanias on the Switch. And I've made it no secret about my dislike for the Switch's D-pad. like the Pro Controller's D-pad, but I'm willing to kind of hand wave it away for this because this is not the earlier Castlevanias, like the pre-Metroidvania ones where I have to really rely on precise platforming, because here we're going to get upgrades that make the platforming not as problematic. Guardian type Tactic Soul, use R to use it. All right, sweet. There we go. So we get our first 3 souls. Enchant type Tactical Soul takes effect when equipped, does not consume NP. So yeah, we've got our sub-weapon souls, our special souls, and then our passive ones. Soma Cruz, I shall see your demise. That is certain, using whatever means. Wait! Save your energy. You won't catch her now. Damn it! Soma, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. But that power, it returned. Harikado, what's going on? The power didn't return. It was always with you. You just never had a need for it since you fled the castle. And that set free all the souls that you had gained dominance over. You mean I couldn't use the power because I wasn't dominating any soul? Anyway, who was that woman? She seemed to know you. Celia Fortner. She's the priestess of a new and rapidly growing cult. We suspected she was up to something, so we've been keeping tabs on her. But why would someone like that come after Soma? They want to resurrect the Lord of Darkness, like some sought to do with Dracula. I guess they don't like the fact that I didn't become the Lord of Darkness. Not only that, they intended to create a new lord by eliminating you. Eliminating? But Soma, you don't need to get any more involved with this. Let us deal with it. That woman, she said she would see my demise. Soma? Several days later. So, the cult's base is here. Hammer's info wasn't so iffy after all. You doubted my word? Hammer, what are you doing here? What, are you dense? Who told you about this place? Wait, it was me. Well, yeah, but... Hey, you got your mind on doing something wicked, huh? I want in, buddy. And hey, what happened to that pretty little lady? You remember, right? You mean Yoko? She's not coming. In fact, I haven't told a soul. She ain't coming? Oh, why not tell her that? Well, why not tell her at least? Oh, man. Well, since I'm here, I better make the best of it. Guess I'm back in business, and you're my customer. Hammer, look. I'm saying this for your own good. You really should leave. Can't do that, I'm afraid. I know when someone's in trouble, and I'm not just gonna leave you here. Okay, I appreciate it. I'll scope out the area and find a spot to set up shop. See you around. Man, why wouldn't he just tell her about this? So yeah, he has a little crush on Yoko, who was in Aria of Sorrow. You'll know her when you see her. All right. Oh, it's nice to get control of Soma again. I don't know if we're ever going to get another game with him. I would really like to, but... Again, it all depends on Konami, I guess, since they hold the license, and sadly, if I see Soma in a pachinko game, I'm going to get really sad. It kind of is nice to have the, It kind of is nice to have the mini-map out to the side like that, so they can constantly check it. There we go, short sword. Alright, so press up in front of the save rooms. Cool. Alright, what's to the left here? It's sealed, the magic seal is needed. Okay. Yeah, it's the magic seals that were the touchscreen gimmick. Use fangs to attack foes. I'm gonna take a look at that. I know there was another thing they included in this game to help differentiate it by letting the, I think you had the ability to combine souls or something along those lines, if my memory serves correctly. It was something like that. Like, you had the ability to do something with the souls you gathered and combine them and make new effects with them, or made them stronger. But you had to have a lot of them of either a similar type or a completely same one and just kind of mix them. Huh? Those two. Oh, Soma. And here's Julius. Someday I would love to actually have a Julius game, but Julius mode kind of is that. I don't know. I feel like we could get more out of Julius Belmont for a potential Castlevania game. Yoko, Julius, what are you two doing here? Funny you should ask that. We got wind of this cult from a tip by Arikado. I'm investigating with Mr. Belmont. I'm sure you remember him, the hunter.
Soma, please understand. If the darkness draws you in, I have no choice but to destroy you.
Yes, I know.
Then there is no reason for you to be here.
That's right. You're only putting yourself in danger. That Celia woman. Not only was she after me, she tried to harm Mina too. I'm not gonna stop until I find her.
You're determined, I see. Then I have nothing more to say.
Wait, Julius, how can you just say that? You barely tried to convince him.
I'll be going now.
Wait a second, I'm coming too.
No, Yoko, you stay. We'll need contact here, just in case.
Hey, wait, you can't just... Man, they're so selfish. I bet you have no intention of going home either. Well, fine then. Here, take this. And this is a magic seal. Magic seal? Revolution. Metal Gear. The cult leader appears to create gates that draw the power of darkness. Monsters exposed to that power are said to be invincible. So how am I supposed to destroy them? That's where this magic seal comes in. Want to practice using it? Sure, I'll give it a try. Yeah. Oh, it was a highlight thing. Okay. Now watch closely. Draw a figure exactly as shown. Okay, now you try it. Wait, hold on, that's not the right shape. Small circles indicate where you have to touch. Don't be too hasty, okay? Also have to touch the points in the proper sequence. Okay, so... Oh! Oh, that's lovely. Oh! Yes! It's not a... I don't have to draw shit. Thank God. Oh. I don't know how they did it to change it, but that is a godsend to me. Oh. Good, that's it. Just don't forget how you did that. Oh, one more thing. You can practice drawing a magic seal anytime. If you're not sure how to do it, you should definitely practice. Got it. A magic seal activates on its own when it's needed. Give it a try and see. Okay, now let's go, Soma. Huh? Go where? It's a dead end here. Only Julius could get in from somewhere like this. He can do the anime jump and the superhero landing. He's basically invincible. We should go back and find a different way in. All right, if we have to. There's no shelter from the rain and wind here either. Will you escort me? Sure, of course. Thanks, let's go. That's a good skill, the wolf one. I'll have to really explore what I can do with Yoko's spirit combining thing, because that's what she does in this game, is that she helps combine spirits to make them stronger. So once I get that done, because I remember not really utilizing the one mechanic that had Circle of the Moon be interesting, which was the card system. So having the soul stuff will be really nice. This door. It looks like you'll need a magic seal right away. Is it the same button sequence? Most likely you'll need a magic seal to finish off the monster in here. Just be calm and focus. I'll be waiting here. No problem. Alright. God, the fucking sprite work. Oh. Nope, can't reach him. Oh. Too far. Damn it. Stop moving. Gotcha. Ow. Okay, I don't have enough MP, that's why I can't do it. Ow. Ow. So yeah, this is the first upgrade you get. I know this is like an important movement upgrade you get for this game. There's a potion. Oh, that is the best. I love that. It's so much better than the touchscreen. Like, touchscreen is good, but literally only if you're playing it on the DS. I don't know. There's some specific instances where touchscreen gimmicks are fine, but post-boss, whenever things could get complicated with the magic seals, I remember it being a pain in the ass. And if you got it wrong, you had to damage the boss to get to that again. You did it! Using magic seals is a piece of cake. Don't be too sure. The magic seal won't be useful forever. What do you mean? They have probably prepared new and more complex patterns for magic seals. But not to worry. They must have hidden the magic seal patterns somewhere. If they didn't, the gates of the darkness would be useless. I get it. I won't keep holding you up as my escort anymore. I can manage now. You sure? In that case, I'll be going now. Oh, there's one more thing, though. Julius may have some new information, so come see me if you're close by. And Soma, don't do anything too reckless. Take care. Count on it. You take care too, Yoko. All right, and that's our heal, and then equip the flying armor. So yeah, now we've got him helping us break our fall. So we use it like that. Now we have another sword. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Oh, interesting. So that's how that works. Huh. I wonder if it goes away after a while. Huh. Well, I didn't know that that's how that worked. Oops. Okay, so I think close to here is where Hammer set up his shop, right? Should be. Okay, the stylus does eventually go away after a while. Or the cursor, rather, for the stylus. I have to say, using the low poly visuals to have a rendered background like that is such a cool effect. Also, I like the little detail here that depending on how far you are on the car, it tilts forward or back. Oh, hi, Soma. You're going to act as Julius... Yeah. You're gonna act as Julius's contact here? Yes, there was no one living here, so I thought it'd be okay. Oh, that rough-looking guy across from me. What was his name again? Hammer? Yes, that's it. What is he doing here? He came to help me. Honestly, you didn't ask him to come, did you, Soma? Of course I didn't. I'm sure you wouldn't, but it's too dangerous for him to be here. Can't you tell him to leave, Soma? I told him already. He wouldn't budge. Besides, it's hopeless now. Especially after someone who's not supposed to be here showed up. Huh? Well, if he wouldn't listen to you, I suppose it's hopeless. By the way, I gained a new ability. A new ability? What? So the power of dominance lets you control the souls of monsters, right? Also, we have an ad starting in 4.5 minutes or so, just a heads up. Right? So I thought I could use magic to draw the monster's souls out and use them. You mean release the souls? Something like that. Of course, I would need your cooperation, Soma. And it's not something that's easy to do. So how do you plan to use these freed souls? Well, I can fuse the freed souls with a weapon, thus creating a new weapon. That's what it was. Yeah, you bring her certain souls and she can upgrade your gear. The souls you use will be lost, though. Can you even do that? That's rather rude of you to ask. I may not look the part, but I am considered an exceptional spellcaster. Just tell me if you need something. I'll show what I can do. Okay then. Oh, and with my magical abilities, I may also be able to reduce the number of souls. I'm not sure if you'll need it, but keep that in mind. Got it. So may I help you with anything today? So, weapon synthesis, short sword, and since I have 2 armor knights, the short sword becomes a cutlass. So that's the whole deal with the synthesis. And soul release, my guess is just to let go of them if you have a surplus. But yeah, there you go. That's just how you get better equipment. Although and I think I remember liking the cutlass because it's a bit faster than the claymore, so we'll go with this. And of course, we're still staying with dollars because this was back in the old days of localization where if your game setting was in Japan, no, it wasn't. Like, happened with Phoenix Wright, happened with a bunch of anime from the 4Kids era, happens here. Hey, welcome. So what do you think? Not a bad shop, hey? Of all the weirdest places to set up a shop. Normally I'd tell you to have a look around and spare a few coins to help an old friend, but Yoko's in the area. I saw her earlier. She must have come after me. That's not it. Jeez, you sure are quick to put a man down, aren't you? She's here to investigate this cult, she said. Well, whatever the case, I can tell you I'm a lot more motivated now. Didn't you come to back me up? Anyway, have a look around and buy something already. Alright, so what? Yes, we'll buy the map. No reading? Yeah, knife, rapier, short sword, claymore, spear, mace, axe, blunt, brass. Yeah. How much money have I got? Yeah, may as well. And how many potions have I got? I've got 3. I'll buy 2. There we go. So, let's equip that. Exclusive scoop. Abominable snowman discovered. Oh, is this for rare souls? Oh. Alright, but now that I bought that castle map, oh, look at that. Good old map reveal. So yeah, that is the name of the game now, is that we're traveling around tracking this cult and gathering souls as usual. So now that we have flying armor, probably can't reach that, right? No. That's a double jump wall. All right, we will continue more in a moment, but I do need to pause for an ad break, so if in any way you want to take this time to, I'd say take this time, get up, get yourself some water, stretch, walk around if you need to, med check as well, and I will see you all soon. BRB. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. So, something else I wanted to talk about was that I went to a small convention in the area. It wasn't a super far drive as much as the one I went into in September, which I was pretty happy about. And I will say, I understand it was a one-day con, but I didn't really stay for too long because I kind of saw most of what was really there. And I stuck around for a couple things. I went to a panel about how to efficiently style a wig for cosplays, which is pretty useful for me because I want to try and get into more cosplay stuff and try cosplaying more in the future, especially when I'm able to afford to do more stuff with supplies. But that's something for the future to figure out with. And the wig tutorial thing was really nice to learn because I didn't know this. It was probably an obvious thing to learn, but something I didn't actually know is that most of the time a lot of wigs are more plastic and strands as opposed to, actual hair, which I get it, that makes sense. And So a lot of the advice that was provided by the panel person was that if you wanted to mold the hair for the wig in a specific manner, like a shape or a curl or a spike even, using a steamer is the best way to usually do it, because what the steamer will do is heat up the plastic in the hair and it'll hold the form as soon as it dries. It was something that they recommended for pretty much anything from excuse me, I yawn. Glad to see you, Glad. What was that man's name again? Hammer, right? Did he try something funny? I often notice him glaring at me. I don't think he's glaring, but since he's a neighbor, I usually give him a smile, but he always looks away. Did I do something to upset him? No, you're imagining it. He just looks rough, so it just looks like he's glaring. I'll ask him about it next time I have the chance. You will? Thank you. How may I help you today? All right. So she's trying to be nice to him, but Hammer's not good with. Hammer's not very good with interactions like that. Excuse me. Okay, so that probably turns into a different greatsword. I would like to see what the spear turns into, though. I remember not liking spears when I first played this before, because some of the moveset was... Oh. Some of the moveset was pretty awkward. Or the moveset of it was really weird. Yeah, it's like a big pause, and I don't like that. That's why I didn't like it. But yeah, see if you have anything new to say.
Soma, you came at the right time. I just got a new magazine in today, UMA News. It's about real monsters. I think it's got news about this area too. It's gotta be good.
I'll buy it if I feel like it.
Hey, but watch out. Don't you dare read it. Don't you dare read it in my shop. These things sell info. If you look at it for free, it's the same as stealing.
I know that.
Okay, as long as you get that through your head. It's released every so often, so check in to see if a new issue's arrived.
Okay.
So you want to buy it? What are you buying?
So, yeah, the convention was, as I said, one whole day. It was not a whole weekend because the venue is small and it's a very new convention that probably did not have a whole lot as far as funding for super huge things, which is fine. I was just curious to see how it would go. And I don't know how anyone else really felt, but I felt like it was run pretty decently. It went pretty well. No major catastrophes happened as far as planning snafus or what have you. Their cosplay stage thing went off without a hitch. I saw some pretty neat cosplays. I decided to kind of dress up and go see myself. Or I decided to kind of dress up myself. And I say kind of because I literally have all of the components for a cosplay of Sanji from One Piece, but the only thing I am quite literally missing is a wig for him. That's it. Like, I have literally everything but a wig. So I kind of went in the Sanji costume, but it looked like I was just going for a job interview. So yeah, next time for certain, I'm gonna remember to bring a wig. Because the matter is, because the matter with that is, you know, Sanji's blonde hair is a pretty big characteristic of him, and I don't have blonde hair. I've got brown hair, so it didn't quite match up. But I saw a lot of One Piece cosplays. I saw some pretty nice dresses. Someone that kind of did a Disney Princess Rosalina style dress that was very nice. And saw some Sailor Moon cosplays. One of the cosplay guests they had was dressed as Sailor Ludo, I think. And she was the presenter for that panel I talked about with the with the wigs. And I'll say again that was a very nice tutorial, because if there's anything that I'm confident cosplayers know is a big pain in the ass when it comes to doing these things, it's the wig and the shoes. Shoes for me are really particular thorn in my side, because a lot of my favorite characters tend to have footwear that for some reason is just nothing like an actual damn shoe. So when I see like, ah, shit, you know, you gotta do this thing, or you gotta get the shoes custom or make them yourself, and I'm like, damn it, I don't want to make them myself. But I learned from a different cosplay panel about how apparently using saline wrap and or cling wrap and something else, I think masking tape it was, and those would be sufficient as a replacement, which is awesome to learn. Okay, this is where Julius came through, so he's gonna do the shortcut. I also find it funny that Soma just has this after image around him at all times. Huh, so that doesn't work. Ooh, this is really funky. Yes, I'll save. So, yeah, there were some other panels that were going on for cosplay photography and everything, but as I said, I was mostly just walking around to get the energy of it and sort of see how the rest of the convention was gonna go. And as I said, it went fine. And I mostly just spent a lot of money on stuff, which I spent so much fucking money at this convention. And I don't regret it, because I got some stuff that I definitely would not have ever been able to find. And if anything, I feel like maybe the panels at the convention could get more, I don't know. I feel like maybe if they advertised more and had a larger venue, things could go really well for them in the future. But for right now, they can't really do more than a one-day con with everything they've got, which isn't bad. It's just nice to be able to have this kind of event nearby anyway, because driving for multiple hours for a convention can get exhausting. Like, I feel so... I wonder I marvel at the power of artists that frequently drive over to conventions month after month, setting up their booths and trying to sell supplies there. It's crazy. Separate from the body and conduct reconnaissance. That feels like it could be important. But yeah, the convention was fine, and the cosplay photography thing was something I was kind of interested in, but not to like a super deep extent. And then, let's see, besides that, I wanted to poke my head into the cheap cosplay panel to get some more insight about potential cheap cosplay stuff, but if I did that, I would have been out for a while, and it was getting really densely, like there was a lot of fog. There was a lot of fog outside, and I did not feel comfortable driving in the dark with fog on top of that. It would have been too much. So I just decided, okay, executive decision, time for me to come home. So I left at probably about 4 to 5. And as I said, I did have a good time. I got to talk with a lot of people. I got to talk with some of the artists at the booths, and I got to talk with some of the other vendors that were there, and by God, did they have a selection. There was this one booth there that specialized in having a lot of Japanese imports of various things like games and manuals. Mostly games, but they also had a selection of retro manga and anime VHSs, which I have not seen in a very, very long time. And I was tempted on a lot of the stuff there, but I did actually get some things for a friend of mine who I got a number of things from this booth. The first thing I got was a Japanese manual for Dragon Quest VIII, because of course I did. And the other thing that I got was the first 2 volumes of a webtoon, which it's one of the webtoons that did something like a collaboration with DC Comics, and it's essentially a webtoon about Batman and the Bat family just kind of having a slice of life dynamic. And the slice of life dynamic is one of the major appeals about it. And I know my friend really likes that webtoon, so I decided to get it for her because, you know, why not? And after that, I also went back to that booth, and after some coercion from my friends and my own loving of Zelda Wind Waker, I bought a Japanese copy of Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube. Which, like, I own it now. I now own the game both in English and Japanese. And I know GameCube games are region locked, so there's no dice on me being able to play it unless I get a adapter of some kind and a Japanese GameCube. Unless there's some kind of weirdness that I could do, because I would be very interested in trying the game in Japanese. But I don't know, I'll have to see. I'll have to see how that could go, but I have it now. I have a Japanese copy of Wind Waker, and it's legitimate. The disc is in there, and it's also in very good condition, depressingly good condition, because if you don't know this, a lot of retro games in Japan are treated very, 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 what's the word? They're given very good maintenance, and with that good maintenance also comes with the thing of how Western copies, so American copies of Wind Waker will sell for a lot of money, obviously, because guess what? You're dealing with a product that is not made anymore, and any copies that are probably still in circulation are either kept by people who don't want to sell them, or they are kept, or they've been just damaged beyond repair because somebody tried to use their copy of Wind Waker as a dinner plate or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was one of the purchases where I was like, I knew I had to do that. But by God, did they have a selection of Japanese versions of games. They had multiple Final Fantasies, which shouldn't surprise me, it didn't surprise me that much because, you know, I feel like they would be a pretty easy get. But then I saw Japanese copies of Dragon Quests 4, 7, and 8. And I saw Japanese Mario Party 4, I saw Japanese Ratchet and Clank. Jeez, what else did I see? I saw Japanese Yakuza, like Ryoga Gotoku in its original form on the PS2, which had me tempted as a Yakuza fan. Like, I was like, oh no, do I buy? And all of these were really affordable. The Wind Waker GameCube, the Japanese Wind Waker on GameCube, I bought that for $25. I bought that for $25. So I was just like, oh man, do I just buy up a bunch of Japanese versions of these retro games, since a lot of these are a lot cheaper to come by than their Western counterparts? It was a tempting situation. I was very, very tempted, but in the end, I decided to stick with just the Japanese copy of Wind Waker and the books I bought. That's it. That's all I got. But I kept circling back there, though, because it wasn't a super huge vendor room. It was not very huge at all. It was very small, but I can say for certain that it had a lot of really cool stuff. You!
Ah, you've come, just as I predicted.
Celia Fortner.
You're kidding, right? You telling me this punk's the Lord of Darkness? Heh.
Judging matters merely on appearance, simpletons are so vexing.
What'd you call me, Dimitri?
I merely stated a fact. Dario, Dimitri, both of you enough. Excuse their behavior. Welcome to our house. Home up to our church.
You talk as if you were expecting me.
You fear that you will imperil innocence for who you are and can become. Am I not correct?
Yes. I fell for your ruse. Why would you want to resurrect the Dark Lord?
We do not desire the Dark Lord per se. For God to be perfectly good, there must be a being of perfect darkness.
That has nothing to do with me. If this world does need a perfect dark being, one should emerge. Isn't that how it works?
Perhaps that is so, and perhaps it is not. What is true, however, is that the power of darkness steadily grows faint. The Lord of Darkness must be enthroned without fail, and not a moment too soon.
But that doesn't mean...
I heard enough already. Let's rip this punk apart right here and now.
Have patience. He will try to stop me using whatever means. There is no need for haste.
Huh? What are you saying?
He's in our hands now. We can destroy him whenever, however we wish. Correct. This will also serve as a test for the both of you.
I see.
Wait a second. Test? What test? I didn't hear about that. How will this affect my GPA? Will it be on my report card? Oh God, I'm gonna be grounded if I fail this.
Are you incapable of thinking even a little? There is but one Dark Lord, yet there are two candidates, you and I.
Duh, I know that.
Then get this through your hollow skull. Whoever defeats this boy becomes chosen as the Lord of Darkness.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, okay. This'll make it fun. Next time I see you, punk, I'll burn you to ashes.
I shall depart also. I see no significance in my presence here at this time.
So those two are the Dark Lord's candidates.
Correct. They were born at the same time as Dracula's demise. They are inheritors of Dracula's dark powers.
But that's no guarantee that they can become the Dark Lord.
They can, by shattering Dracula's soul. But enough talking. If you wish to stop me, I shall be waiting for you at the top. I may even change my mind if you survive my traps.
All right. So those are our three bad people. So, as for the other retro games that I saw there that really tempted me, besides Dragon Quest, like if I owned Japanese Dragon Quest 8, I feel like that would be really cool. But I don't know if PS2 games are region locked. I think they are. In any case, oh hello. Ow, barfing pebbles. In any case, yeah, the whole situation at the con had me spinning money-wise because I was like, oh god, there's a bunch of retro games that I like and all these artists are really cool with their art. What I ended up getting in total though, like across everything at the convention was I got 2 prints of Nyx from Hades because I have a fucking problem. And I got a Senshi mug, which I got because 1, I could use another mug, and 2, I like Senshi, so it works. And it's a very nice mug, dishwasher safe, and microwave safe, so no worries about breaking it. And I got, so Japanese Wind Waker. I got an acrylic stand of Panty and Stocking, which I was really fond of. Like, I bought that as the last thing that I got at the convention, because I needed to cut myself off at some point, because there were a lot of things I genuinely wanted, but, you know, I needed to hold myself back for obvious reasons. I did not want to spend a whole bunch of my money at once. I need that. And I bought 2 prints and a sticker from this one booth, and they're very cool. The 2 prints are of Don and Metaphor Refantasio, which were kind of the only prints that, I think they were like the only prints that this person had at their booth at the time. But the sticker I bought from them was very cute. It was a sticker of Chopper's head while he was in the reindeer form, and it just had text on it that said, "I threw up," and I thought that was very cute. So I thought, yeah, why not get it? So I bought it alongside the 2 prints. I brought like smaller versions of the prints of Metaphor and, forget my words, Metaphor and Don. And we got to talking about Don. I got to recommend some stuff over, and yeah, it was just a very pleasant interaction. The artist was very cool. And let's see, I also got, so another thing that I ended up getting was a in-convention commission sketch. So sometimes at artist alleys, an artist will do a commission at the convention that you're at, and it's for a set amount of money, and depending on how long the commission ends up taking and also how many they tend to get that weekend, or in this case the day, they'll have a full drawing for you depending on how much you paid them. And for me, I was like, well, what do I want to get a commission sketch of? Because they had a full-on listing of different prices for pencil, ink, watercolor, and it was like watercolor markers, I think. And I just racked my brain on who I would want a drawing of, and I just realized I do not have any Yakuza fan art or posters or anything as part of a collection. And I thought I need to rectify that, so I requested a drawing of Kiryu, and they did a very good job. They captured him very well. They got him in a good stance of him posing for a fight in his classic white suit. Did very, very well on it, and they were done in about an hour. So I commend artists that decide to do those, because commission work in general is always really hard, and having to do that while you're at a weekend with an in-person event, like pricing that kind of thing and managing the time is also really hard. So it's nice to see it. It's nice to see artists that want to actually do that, because I could understand why they wouldn't, because already owning a booth is a lot of time management and asking for volunteer help to, you know, bounce between going to the panels you want to go to, meeting people you want to meet, and so on and so forth. And yeah, so I got the Kiryu drawing, and it went very nicely. They did a great job on him. Trying to think, what else did I get? Got the 2 Nyx prints. The Nyx prints in particular, I knew I wanted both because, one, I feel like Nyx does not get as much fan art versus Thanatos and Megara. And yeah, I'm just shocked at the quality of them were so good. The one print I bought was on a foil finish, which meant that parts of the piece were really shiny, and I really liked it. It lent a very cool look to the print. And the other was Nyx with some insane cleavage. And I realized, oh shit, this is too large for me to really fit on, or to hold in a drawer for now, because that's the thing. A lot of the stuff that I've bought for conventions, I do not have the shelf space for right now. So I more or less have been keeping them in a drawer. And they're all in good condition. They're not busted up or anything. I'm keeping them very safe, but you know, I just don't have the space for them at this time. So until I do, they stay off my walls or shelves because I don't have enough space for them. As for what else I got, so the Nyx prints. Oh, 2 figures. I got 2 figures. Both were affordable though. They were $30, and what I ended up getting was a figure of Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, and I got a figure of Trunks from Dragon Ball Z because here's a little fun fact. Trunks is one of my favorite DBZ characters. Trunks, Bardock, Gohan, and Vegeta are my Dragon Ball favorites. They are my favorite Dragon Ball characters. Really? That's probably a power-up I get later, I think. Alright, so let's go back and level up. Because I think the way forward... Yeah, you can slide to damage enemies, but I'm not going to rely on sliding too much because, as I've mentioned, the D-pad on the Switch Pro controller is really weird. And unless I'm directly pressing down, it tends to register as like one of the other directions. And plus, doing the damaging slide attack, it doesn't ever change, so there's no real purpose for you to do it. Let's see, so the Nyx prints, the Hisoka figure, the Trunks figure, and it's just this figure of Trunks in his Super Saiyan form as he's reaching for the sword on his back. The sword that is supposedly like given to him by Tapion, even though that wouldn't really make sense in the timeline of things because it would essentially imply like somehow an alternate universe version of Trunks that didn't fight Boo at all got the sword. It was weird. It was a weird movie. Like, I like Tapion's design, but yeah, that like making the whole twist be like, oh, he gave Trunks the sword you see him use to fight Frieza. No. No. It doesn't work like that. Let's see. A lot of prints. One of the prints I got too was of Fallon and Marcel together. And I know that's a very popular ship in the Dungeon Meshi fan base, and I thought the print was very cute. And I bought that because I just really like the art of it all, and I think it's a cute ship. Like, I'm not a shipper myself, but I like the idea of it, you know? It's a good one. I see the dynamic there. And let's see. It was... Okay, Manticore, reduce speed from falling, shoot an arrow, and then summon a bat. We don't have anything else besides that. Multiple skeletons. What else did I get? I literally just got home from this con and took a picture of my haul, and I can't remember what I got. It was mostly a lot of prints, although there were some other things that I was tempted by too. There was this really cute crochet-made Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro that was like $40, and I had already spent a lot of my money at that point, and I just decided, nah, enough's enough. As cute as it is, I can't justify that. So I held off on it. What else did I get? There were a number of things that were really cool there, but again, like most of it just came down to I would have spent more money, but I didn't have too much money to spend. Like, I kept myself in a particular line, and The only real food thing they ended up having available was a hot dog stand outside that kind of did different hot dogs for you depending on the depending on your order. I didn't opt for that because historically convention food has always been extremely overpriced. So what I did was that I went to the gas station next door that's known to have some pretty good breakfast burritos, and because they have like an actual kitchen and stuff behind there, so it's just this cool filling station. So I got myself a breakfast burrito before I walked into the con and just wolfed that down. And it was a fine breakfast burrito, but it could have used more cheese, and I would honestly love a sausage option on there because I find bacon to be a bit overrated, frankly. Like, I like bacon fine enough on its own, or fine enough, but I don't know. Bacon to me has always been like, it's gotta be cooked right for me to really like it, you know? Because most of the time it's either extremely crispy or too chewy. And I kind of like it when it's more chewy or tender, but I don't know. I just prefer sausage. I just like sausage more. All right, what am I fighting? Oh yeah, this fucking thing. Look at him. Ow. Ow. Oh God. Ow. Ow. All right, well, we've got the cream puff, so we still have a healing item, so that's good. Woo! Ow. How much does that heal? But we've still, okay, we've got a meat dumpling still. That'll work. There we go. What is this thing? It's so weird. Like, it's Evil-Eyed Giant. That's literally what it's called. Looks rad as shit. Okay, touch the touchscreen to shatter certain blocks. So, Tactics Souls are essentially equipable by way of just through the abilities menu. There we go. So I was right about needing it. There we go. So now we can go through some of these barriers. All right, we're gonna save because that drained me a little bit in terms of resources. And we should probably go back to the shops and see if there's anything new. Oh, it's called Balor. Oh, so that it is Balor. Or Balor. I remember him from Aria of Sorrow. He was the giant that killed the giant bat in that one boss room. Metroidvania instinct is just telling me to keep hitting walls. Do I still? Oh, I can't backdash repeatedly like that? Okay. Because I remember a technique in Symphony of the Night is that you can backdash repeatedly because it's faster than walking, but Soma's is not that quick, sadly. Ow. That's a good death rattle, but still no serrated knight from Bloodstained Ritual. All right. We'll go back here and buy up some stuff. All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So some weapons will actually have their own skills too when you do A as your attack button, or as a like side and A for some reason, or side and attack button. Oh, hello. Can I ask you something? What is it? It's about Julius. Do you think he considers me to be just a burden? I don't think he thinks that. Soma, you saw him. At the drawbridge, he left without a word from me. Before that, he also said the monsters inside were tough, so I offered to help. And you know what? He turned me down as if I were a child. Whoa, calm down. What? Are you on Julius's side, Soma? No, that's not it. I'm sure that Julius is just worried about you. But I can fight too. There's no need for him to worry about me. Yoko, you don't understand. You just don't understand how a guy thinks. He just cares about you and doesn't want to see you get hurt. That would be 10 times worse than getting hurt himself. But you have to try to understand for his sake. If I were in Julius's spot, I think I'd say the same thing. Really? Well, I guess I can see that. But waiting around all the time isn't much fun. When you get home, make sure you treat Mina right. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I have someone to confide in, so I may help you. I'd still like to see her fight. I mean, shit, like, it's forever, like, ingrained into me just how strong the Belnades are after watching Sypha fight really well in the Castlevania series. Because some of the most fun fight scenes in that show happen from Sypha. And I don't know, like, I just kind of want to see Yoko fight. Because, I mean, shit, Sypha creates electricity in the series, and it's just fucking fun to see. Alright, is that any slower or faster? Nope, slower. Still slow. Yeah, I may end up doing mostly swords on the build because I just prefer how they feel versus the slower weapons.
Perfect timing. Look what just arrived.
All right, let's buy up some more of these because we are hurting for this shit. And Castle Map 2. And we'll buy up one of these. Yeah, these weapons get really expensive later. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Terror alert, his name is Mothman. So, how am I supposed to know where to find them? That's my question. Because I'm getting news about what I'm supposed to be I'm getting news about monsters, but I don't know what I'm supposed to where I'm supposed to look for them. Oh. Sorry, I thought it was gonna take me straight to the shop screen. What can you tell me about that Celia woman? All I know is that she's the priestess of this cult, and the fact that she has the ability to open gates to the darkness. What can she do by opening those gates? Mainly summon monsters and demons. She also creates zones that draw energy from the darkness. You'll need magic seals to close the gates. I see. Alright. Ooh! I can be the true weeaboo of my dreams. I made a katana, and it's actually stronger than what I've got. Is it faster, though? It's about the same speed. It's faster. It's actually faster to just do jump attacks like that constantly, because Soma, when doing the grounded one, you have to wait for him to sheath it fully again before he can draw it. It's funny. It's kind of funny to see. Alright, so we got the block break ability, so we gotta figure out where we're supposed to use that. I know some of them were to the right. I just need to... I'm just checking over here quickly. Didn't I get an ability that lets me... Ghost? Oh. Never mind, that's not what I thought it would be. Alright. So yeah, we'll just head back over to the place we were at. And I'm gonna go the long way in case I spot anything else. And also for a little soul grinding. So in Aria of Sorrow, we had to have 3 certain souls on in order to activate the final ending, or the best ending rather. So I'm wondering what we need to do this time. It probably is related to the souls we need to gather, but if there's anything I know about these Castlevania games is that there is going to be a specific sequence we have to, or a specific thing we have to do in order to get things correct. This is a weirdly conspicuous hallway. Like, there's just nothing here except for these candles. Like, what? Alright. This was one of the ones we ought to break up. Because it's breakable like this, we have to do it. We have to create our own platforms here. Now, I'm wondering if whether or not they'll hide loot in any of the things here. My guess is maybe no. Alright, now the question is, any hidden walls there? No. Other question is, can I get... I don't think I can get back up. Uh-oh. Is that a combat knife? Huh. Really? Just a combat knife here? Wow, okay. Nothing else. Maybe instead I should just do this. Dang it. Okay. Except now hold on. Did I fuck myself here? I may have fucked myself here. I kind of fucked myself there. Yeah, that's the issue with trying to make your own platforms. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so that's one part of it. Break all this shit up. I wonder if this is just going to be how the control scheme goes, though, for a lot of DS games to get ported in the future. Because I feel like with this and the Mega Man ZX collection, I am going to be under the impression that maybe the DS just isn't going to be feasible through the Nintendo Online system, which, I've mentioned it before, but I would actually prefer this kind of system where you just get a collection of games from the DS that you can buy instead of essentially rent them, so long as you have a Nintendo Online subscription. So yeah, and I feel like they are doing a really good job about translating the DS's touchscreen needs to a console where the primary use isn't the touchscreen. Like that's something that I can say that has been done very well as far as getting these more gimmick-laden games a new lease on life, as it were. I mean, hell, like you think of Skyward Sword and how that control scheme, like how the fuck do you get that to work on a controller versus the motion controls, which you could still do. And turns out, you get them to work pretty decently according to what I've seen. You just do the whole right stick maneuver, and yeah, good on that to get it done. But it just kind of goes to show that doing gimmicks for your game in terms of certain parts of your control scheme doesn't work sometimes, and it's good that now the adaptability of all of it is just like things. It's easier now to play some of these games that may have had a bit more of a gimmicky start. I think of No More Heroes as well for that, where you know you had to swipe your Wiimote in the direction that was indicated on screen to finish an enemy off, whereas in the HD versions that are now on the Switch and other platforms, it's now more of a move your right stick in the same direction, if I remember right. So it still works that way, and I think that was the same control scheme for No More Heroes 2, since you could use the Wii Pro Controller for that. Oh, it's lovely that I can actually see how much XP I've got left on the screen there. That is great. Honestly, that is a very nice feature. This okay, I like this layout. I'm warming up to this layout now. It's good. All right, I know that one's a dead end, so really all that's left is this area. Ow. There we go. Yes, okay. So I have to be very, very cautious about how I do this. Ah, shit. Yeah, the problem is, like, I gotta position it still right on the screen. All right, let's try this again. Damn it. Maybe I should crouch for that section. Because there is not any chance of me there's not any chance of me getting to do a ranges of 6 like that unless I keep it really close, in close circles or something. Also, just dawned on me a kind of annoying thing. So it seems like if I'm out of a particular soul, the game will keep introducing the soul back in if I have 0 of it in my inventory. So like with the Spear Knight, because I used the Spear Knight to upgrade a weapon, and I didn't have one in my inventory, it kept introducing it to me. Which, not the worst thing in the world, just something to point out. You ready to see some trial and error on trying to get this stupid thing to work? I mean, at least I'm earning money and experience, which is good. Not much experience, but it's good. It's experience. Okay, if I position it just like between the two, it'll work. Okay, I now know. I was just off again. Okay, so they're worth about 15 experience points each. Or so. I hope I don't have to have another situation like I did in Circle of the Moon where I ended up having to grind, because that was not fun. There we go. I fucked it. I thought I could, I thought I had to slide at the last second. No, I didn't. I overthought it. God damn it. Okay, you wanna know why I thought that? It's because this apparently is a background element, like right here, this thing, but this wall isn't, and they look the exact same, so I thought I had to slide. God damn it. That's why it tripped me up. I thought, oh shit, that's a wall, I have to slide. Ooh, boomerang. Okay. Is this a save room? Thank you. I can already say for certain that this is definitely better than Circle of the Moon with the frequency of save points and warp points. Like, I don't want to shit on Circle of the Moon too much, considering the type of that, you know, it was the first Metroidvania to be done that way, but my God, that game had so many problems. Ow. There we go. Chunky level up. Ooh, what's this? Okay, another magic seal. Yeah, we'll just loop up this way. Oh, so we have an ad starting. Oh shit, ad starting now, actually. My bad. And we're back. Sorry I completely blanked on the ad break there. It just snuck up on me as I was exploring. That's what happens with Metroidvanias. I have fun exploring them and then I forget these things. Okay. Is that a... Okay. It is a warp point. Oh, it's also nice just to get to select your warp points. It really does boggle the mind how Konami has been releasing a lot of these collections, and they've been very good collections, but they just don't do anything else with these franchises. I don't know. Just sucks. Do you know anything about a man named Dario? Dario Bossi. He has the ability to create fires. He's been implicated in countless inexplicable fires. He's a wicked criminal who's wanted all around the globe. I see. That's all I know. Do you need anything else? Okay, so yeah, she kind of gives us the lowdown on who's doing, on whomst is what, and whomst is doing how and what this, you know? Sure. This probably makes a halberd, right? Yep. Halberd. Actually, if I get a brass knuckle, how good is that gonna be? Probably not very. I don't want to be too close. All right. Okay. Yeah, and I can't get to the other side from there, but I can get the drawbridge, so maybe we should do that next. Oh, that's a corpse weed. Okay, so I need that. I need those for my cutlass. Ooh. Yes. Better armor, please. And thank you. Ow. Yeah, we got random barrel skeletons. Really? You give me the... I think I remember... Hold on. I actually remember that one being pretty useful. Right? Because that thing just kind of sat and sprawled on the ground and damaged enemies while I could whack at it. Yeah, I remember liking the Une a lot when I first played this. I think that was the case in Aria of Sorrow, too. Alright. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, God, this thing. Ugh. Gross. Okay, so that is a boss room area. Chances are I may end up looking up what I need for the best ending, unless it's told to me, because the only thing that could be a clue about it is these UMA things. So, Snowman, Mothman. So, I don't know if that'll be the case with the souls I need to gather, but I'll keep an eye on the UMAs just to be certain. And where they could be located too. Because if I can't figure out where they are, I might need to look it up. Chances are. Because there's literally no hint to their location. It's literally just, hey, look out for this thing. So. Yeah. That is a very durable skeleton. Yeah, and there's Yorick. So that's just a reference to Shakespeare, for anyone that's curious. Because of the whole finding Yorick's skull, forsooth I knew the Horatio thing. Yeah, it's a reference to that. Alright, what is that? Doppelganger. 2 sets of equipment may be... Oh, right! Yeah, you can change the soul... Yeah, you have multiple soul setups that you can use, too. That's pretty neat. So if you wanted to have a set of 3 for one thing and then 3 for another, that's good. I like it. You spit at me. Of course, watch that oh god. Watch that the second I... Ow. Watch the second I tried to get any of the souls required to synthesize a particular weapon, they just immediately just start to become less droppable. As is now. Like, because that's happening now, and it sucks. Ow. Like, that's the thing that I don't tend to like when it comes to looting in games. It's just, god damn it, I have to grind for so long just for this one thing. Worst of it was in Monster Hunter, when I would be having a desire sensor issue there too. I do find it funny that you can't just ride on their backs. Like, there's no hurt box on their back, so you can just stand on them. Alright, I'm getting damaged up. I have the Piroshki. Now, okay, it's the same, probably the same seal that I just grabbed, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Ow. Okay, so now we go into a new area here. Dark Chapel. Oh, are these little devils? Mini devils. Yep, sure enough. These are what I need for the katana upgrade. There's something to be said about sprite work versions of stained glass that it just looks neat. I like the look of that. It's fun. And I probably can't reach that, right? No. And that's not a real platform. Oh, that sword's gonna taunt me. Okay. Where else are we going? So this is... We have not been given this map by Hammer yet, so I'm guessing I shouldn't be here right now. So for now, I guess it's the boss fight. Please, Corpse Weed. I just want to upgrade my cutlass. Alright, so the only way I'm getting into that is from the top, I think. Yeah. And I see that there's just a gun there. Just give Soma a gun. Could also check the other side of this here. Ow. I think I remember that Lucky 7 door, and I have no idea what the situation with that even is. Like, I guess I'm supposed to get 777 to go in, but... It's the same numbers. 0, 8, 6. So do I have to start the game up again to get new rolls or something? Because I don't understand how this works. Okay, no, it doesn't. So it truly is luck of the draw. All right. Let's go gambling! Ah, dang it! Maybe I need to step away for a second and then approach it? No. No. Alright, I have no idea what the parameters of luck even is on that. I'm holding off on that for a while. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in that room. like, without manipulating it. There we go. Corpse Weed as a familiar. I'm using that for my cutlass. Am I poisoned? What did that just do to me? Oh, it slowed me down. Oh, no, it did poison me. Do I have an antidote? No. Does it damage my health too, or just slow me down? Okay, I think it just makes me weaker. For a brief time. Not the right seal. Unless... Just has something. Ow. Alright, so I couldn't get to the one from the other side. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I may not be in the right order of things here. I do need that, though. Milk. It does a body good. Got milk? Alright, so... Is it from this I'm supposed to go? No. Alright, so I just don't have the magic seal for it. Okay. Good to know. The one... God, I only got one corpse weed out of this entire area? Holy shit, this is stingy. I wonder if there's a specified kind of drop rate that happens with a lot of these. Alright. Let's go with healing first and saving, please. We're already level 14, so that's a good start. Alright, so the mini devils are gonna have to wait before I can get something done with that. And I can check my magic seals. No, I don't want to practice. Hi, Soma. What do you need? What do you know about a man named Dmitri? That must be Dmitri Blinov. Yeah, Dmitri Blinov. Actually, I don't know much about him. Apparently, people call him Dmitri the Mirror. Mirror. He always lurks behind the scenes and never comes out in the open. I see. All right. I think I remember the ability that he gives you. And it's going to involve that mirror that's in the area that lets me do stuff, that lets me pass between mirrored rooms. Okay, so I do have a manticore. Needles, mini devil. All right. Is the longsword stronger than the katana? Like that, it's about as strong. Like that super famous gif of, there's like this video of like a longsword that was just being suspended, or not suspended, it was being held in some kind of grip, like a vice thing, and a katana was swung down onto it and the katana bent in half.
Hey, Soma.
Yeah?
That old guy, what's his name? You know...
You mean Julius?
Yeah, Julius. He seems to come around to see Yoko a lot. Do you think,
Of course he comes around. Yoko's Julius's contact.
You're right. I'm letting my mind get the better of me. Man, gotta snap out of it. Anyway, how can I help you today?
Dude, I need to buy... Let's buy those. Not really a whole lot else that I should or... Got a breastplate, which is fine. I'm mostly gonna rely on some of the... I'm mostly gonna just rely on armor and weapons that I find and then can synthesize, because Hammer, and buy potions from Hammer, because otherwise, if I just keep buying armor and weapons out of him, he'll drain my pockets dry. Alright, so the only thing we haven't done is check to the drawbridge area, so we'll go over there. Oh, now you give me another corpse weed. Of course you fucking do. Fucking stingy-ass desire sensor. When I play Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm not gonna look forward to it. I'll be looking to try and upgrade a weapon or an armor or something, and it'll require a Rathalos part that has like a 2% drop rate. Just I know it. I know that'll happen. Ooh. Oh, I remember liking this piece, actually. This is a good one. Oh, I can't reach that. Shit. Yeah, I like the Une. It's a good one. It falls a bit easy, but God, is that useful. Alright, so now we're at the drawbridge area. There we go. Cool. So that's done. There's not really a whole lot else to do here. Until we get some kind of aerial ability, we can't really do much else. Trying to see if I can get... Nope, doesn't look like it. God, I am happy with this longsword. It is good, and it is a good weapon right now. Oh, I'm hitting the top of that thing. That's why it's... Ow. I will say I love the generic hit sound effect that they're using for some of the attacks in the game. Like, it's reminding me of a bygone era when almost all stick figure animations had that kind of... had that same sound effect that they just used for all of their combat sequences, you know? It's very nostalgic to me, in the same way the Wilhelm scream could either be nostalgic or cringeworthy to others. Alright, so we can't do anything there. Alright, let's save, because we just got an upgrade that was pretty significant. So there's an area at the bottom we haven't gotten to, but we can't get to yet. There is... There's this water spot. And the Mandragora. There's that spot. And that's a swimming area that I can't do anything about. Ow. Gotta fight this Entmoot from Lord of the Rings. Fight Treebeard. So I really don't have the right magic seal for this? So where am I supposed to go then? Because I just got the ability to change between sets of souls that I can use. As I said, though I have played this game before, it has been a hot while since I actually, you know, really sat down and remembered what all is happening here. Because when did I last play Dawn of Sorrow? It was a long time ago, but I didn't have fun with the whole glyph drawing thing, so I didn't want to keep going on it. But again, that's why this version's good to have now, since we don't have to worry about that anymore. Ow. Try for around the top again, but I don't think that can yield much. Now you're throwing corpse weeds at me, you fuckers. Yeah, and right there is why I don't like the Switch's D-pad. Like, I kept trying to make the thing go into a particular direction, but it just wouldn't. Ow. And I can't reach up there, so there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, summons a bat familiar. It doesn't turn me into a bat. Because if I got a bat transformation this early on, I would be shocked. We got another weapon. What do we get? Fleuret. How is that versus what I've got? Weaker by 1. What's the attack like? It could work. Just need to see what I can use to upgrade it. So there's a downward thing there. Was there one on the other side too? Ow. Can't break those up. Yeah, so I have to climb around the top and then go down, but there's no way for me to get up to the top. Maybe I try for the lucky door again. I don't know if that's the right one to go down. I wonder what kind of soul Yorick is gives as far as utility is concerned. Like, watch it be a super strong soul, because I don't remember what it was in Aria of Sorrow. Ooh! Cool. Okay, so enhanced throwing ability. So that's probably for stuff like the skeleton bone power. I can't do anything with that. Is it still 6, 7 something? Yeah. I probably need to wear that lucky charm that Hammer is selling to enhance it. That might be the purpose of it. So, I think I'll go look to doing that, actually. So let's get back to the warp room and do that. I do find that idea funny, that, you know, it is genuinely luck-based and you can increase your luck with the accessories, and the luck chance isn't just critical hit chances. That's pretty cool. I don't even know if critical hits really are a thing here in this game. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just tank damage along the way. Ow. And I'll also check out what Yoko has to say about the new weapons I just got. You know what's interesting? While I do appreciate the save system that they've got here, like right here where I can just save the game here, I don't, like, unless I'm at a difficult fight where I just don't see myself wanting to repeat everything over again, this game's pretty good about its save points. Like, if this were Circle of the Moon, I would have probably wanted something like this, but for this game and the other GBA and DS games, I think I'm satisfied with this. Hi, Soma. Do you know about that? Do you know about a monster that can instantly switch between two weapons? No, I don't. I think the monster's name was Doppelganger. If you dominate that monster's soul, it could help you in fights. You would be able to switch between two sets of equipment to suit the situation. Yeah, that sure would be helpful. So how can I... Okay, so we already got that. Is the... Really? I guess the... So yeah, you free them of the same type. I wouldn't understand why you'd want to do that, but I guess, again, to lessen the clutter. Alright, we'll buy some more potions while we're here. And buy those. Where's the lucky charm? There it is. We'll equip that. What was someone's luck at earlier? 11? I don't know how much one extra is gonna do, but we'll see. Wrong button. There's nothing... That's weird that they gave me the magic seal, but apparently it's not the right one. Weird. And I have the doppelganger ability, but... all it's really doing is... that's literally all the purpose it serves. It's not really doing much else for me. So... I don't know what else I can really do with this. Holy shit, that is a tanky one. And I know I need the double jump for that. I love the little pose that he does whenever he's about to release an ability. I don't know, I like the attention to detail in the sprite animations here. The other reason why I find the pixel art in these games so nice. God, I am so spoiled rotten by features in modern Metroidvanias. I keep catching myself trying to move the camera by way of using the right stick like I could in Nine Souls or Hollow Knight, and instead it's just bringing out the cursor, and it's fucking me up. Nope, it's still luck based. I mean, I guess the best we can do is just move to the right some more and explore. I mean, that's all we can... that truly is all we can do at this point, because I don't have the right magic seal, so I can't do anything else. And the tiny devils weren't too strong, so I feel like I should be here. Yeah. They're dying in one hit. I think I can be here. Come on. Come on. I also find it funny that they put jiggle physics on, that they gave the witch jiggles. Layer from Soul Eater looking. Oh boy, rotten meat. God, look at some of these enemy designs. All right. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's the great armor. So I need that to increase the longsword. God, I love the Unes. They're so good. They're genuinely really good. It's just a multi-hit little landmine thing that you just throw on the floor. There's a Valkyrie. Oh god. Launch magic shots that track targets. Ooh. I might rock that for a second, see how that is. When did I get so many potions? I needed a double jump for that, for whatever that belt is. Is this the right magic seal? Actually, before I try that, is there a save room nearby? That's not it. Here it is. Okay, I feel like I remember one of the... Oh. I feel like I remember one of these bells having a health upgrade. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Symphony of the Night again. Can I go under... I can't go under the bells. I can go under that one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Please give me one. Just one. Just one. Get over here. Ow. So nothing there. Yeah, I probably can't even get inside most of these until I get the double jump. Which, man, some games really do starve you for a double jump with this. Okay. Okay, I can't get in there. Ah, shit. Ah, please. Nope, there's no dice on that. And I just know that that's a high potion, too. Okay, that's good, but major issue. It's not multi-hit. I just like the Une more. Alright, is this the right one? It is. Alright, well, I'll come back to here in a moment. I don't remember what the Valkyrie gives us. I think it's a passive one. I want to see if I can get this. Ow. Crouch to avoid the knockback. Alright. Again, this will be the desire sensor working here, so if I don't get it, blame that. Blame RNG just not wanting to give it to me. Kind of like how polymerizations were for me when I was trying to go through my Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters Duel phase. Like, I inevitably got a polymerization, it just took a long time. Because even virtually, card packs just want to be an asshole. Although apparently there's a new card game app that's making the rounds as far as popularity is concerned. People are getting into the Pokemon trading card game app because they did, I guess, apparently it took Pokemon Company a while to be like, hey, what if we just did an app version of our card game that people really like? And so now people are just hopping onto that like crazy, which I'm hesitant to give that a go because I remember getting some Pokemon cards back in the day. I think I had the Japanese Misty card that was censored alongside a few other Japanese cards and something else that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but I had them. I didn't know how to play the game. I just thought the art was good. And I feel like that'd be the logic I'd operate under if I tried to get the app, but I don't think I'll play it. I don't think I really want to play a card game right now. There's too many other things that are occupying my mind space. And I also did at one point, God, I think like many years ago, I tried to, you know, keyword, understand Magic the Gathering when I was like 12, 13 or so, and there was no dice on that. Like, I kind of get that you have to have a terrain and a certain amount of mana to summon cards and then use the effects, but the problem is the terminology is so streamlined that everybody knows what the fuck they're saying in certain instances, and I'm just like, what? Counterspell? What? Turn the card sideways? What? I don't know, I just know that Magic the Gathering has sustained for a while and also has some Baldur's Gate 3 characters as cards. That's it. That's all I really know. And that it's just endured for such a long time, you know? I just, not for me. I just don't think card games are for me, aside from what used to be old school Yu-Gi-Oh, like pre-Zexal stuff. Because I fell off after 5Ds. Oh Jesus, I am nearly dead. I just want to get this. You know what? No, I'm not gonna try anymore. Because if I keep trying for it, it's gonna not show up. It'll show up on its own when I'm just roaming the area. I guarantee that. That is a guarantee that I can be certain of. If there's anything that I know of in terms of my time playing with games that have RNG loot drops, they'll just come out when they want to. So I did just burn a bunch of potions for no reason, but that's fine. I'm level 18, so I think I'm good. Alright, well, let's fight this boss, shall we? So yeah, this is to demonstrate their capabilities. Oh, excuse me for that rather uncouth scene. You're one of the Dark Lord's candidates. I am Dmitry Blinov. You were fighting a demon. Does that mean you've betrayed Celia? You have drawn the wrong conclusion. This is merely a ritual to gain power. A ritual? You witnessed it, yes? Unless you're as dim as Dario, you should have discerned my ability. So that's what it is. The ability to copy magic attacks. Ah, how observant of you. Now, since there is no one else to disrupt us... Hold it. I don't have any reason to fight you. Do you have any reason for going along with Celia's scheme? None whatsoever. Well then, however, I have this power. I wish to know the meaning of it. Its significance. Is that not a natural desire? And for that you want to become the Dark Lord? Yes, I want to learn to become the Dark Lord to truly understand how Java works. This is all just the power of Java. Is that so wrong? Refining my power will finally provide me with the answers that I want. Let us begin. Oh yeah, oh we're just... Ooh. Oh my god, why is he... Holy shit. Yeah, so he copies your powers. Oh, he just copies the power you're initially using on him. Oh, that's funny. He had this impressive looking fireball looking power earlier. Now he's just dropping unis like I am. This is a really good theme though. Holy shit. I feel like I should have something a bit longer for this. Yeah, let's go halberd. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Jeez, this theme goes hard! There we go. It's over. You beat me like I was nothing. I have a halberd. I literally was cleaving you with a halberd. What the fuck do you think was happening? I won't take your life. Just give up. You dare pity me? The pity is a weakness you'll be sorry for soon enough. What? Dead? That can't be. What was that? Did I gain dominance over a human soul? No, I gained no power. But what was that aura? I took his hydration. It's mine now. All right. Let's change back to the longsword. And you know what? I'll try and make use of the other situation. Let's go with that. Breastplate. Cape. And then we'll do Witch, Flying Armor, and Skelerang won't be good for that. There we go. It's another... Oh! The fuck? No, that's gotta be Dario. So what the what? So what did we just gain? Valor... Alright, well let's save, because we did take a bit of a beating there. Oh, hello. Okay, so it tracks enemies, but not for... Oh my god, I hate these. Why are you like this? There. Fuck that thing. Oh my god. Holy shit. Fleeman. And Fleeman on one of those skeleton things sucks so much. Alright, so we basically went through all of here, but... Well, not all of there. We had something else. There. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Quetzalcoatl, that's what that is. Alright. I guess we'll go in here too? What am I missing? Oh! I have no healing items. That's fine, we saved before we came in here. Woo! Alright, now's probably the time for the witch. I'm nearly dead. Ah! Just trying to dodge. Okay, but that's doable. That's doable. Let's try that again. I do like that the side screen also has the enemy's displayed weaknesses. That's nice. I'll come back to that later. I'll come back to see if I can get that thing's soul later, because I feel like it's necessary for a upgrade. Like, if it's just in that one room, I can guarantee that. How the fuck am I supposed to dodge that? Ow. Ow. Okay. We're doing well. There we go. Okay. There we are. Oh, and there's our double jump. Right there. Fuck yeah. Now we're good to explore more. So yeah, they do not, they don't really, keep the double jump for me for too long, which is nice. Oh, come on. There we go. Hoop earring. And I said hoop, not poop earring. That'd be very different. That'd be quite inappropriate. Well, I don't know. Somebody'd probably get it. Okay, it's just 3 hits now. Good. All right, but now that we have the double jump, we can go through the Forbidden Garden and explore a little more on that front. There we go. Wonderful. Also, we have an ad starting soon. Oh, ad break now, actually. I'm sorry, it snuck up on me again. Bathroom break. Do whatever you need to do. BRB. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. I was on top of needing to use the facilities. I also, my folks were like, "Hey, what do you want to do about Thanksgiving?" So, because that's coming up. Canadians already got theirs, so ours are coming up. Ours is coming up soon. So, got to plan ahead on that because gonna be a cold and busy time. Like, it's already cooling off like crazy in my area too. It's the funny thing. It was pretty damn cold and foggy by the time I left the con center, so seeing the seeing how quickly things have changed because of the time passing is really something. Like, my god, like it's already nearly mid-November. Ugh. All right, so we didn't fully explore this spot, so we'll check this real quick. Oh, that would have been useful in the Malphas fight or Karasu Tengu fight, because that boss in the used to be called Karasu Tengu, but he was renamed Malphas to be more in line with a figure in the Bible, I think. Like, I know Malphas is a demon, I just don't remember the entire specifics about him. What do these things provide with their soul? Like, what is the Dancer Ghost's ability? Another Frankenstein. What is your skill? You won't give it to me. Okay, sweet. Teleporter room. Wonderful. That's actually good to have. Well, they dropped T. What is this? Hellbore. Looks like a mega evolution for Grumpig. Or no, not Grumpig, Granbull. That's what it was. Like Snubble's evolution. He fools that. Oh! So, if I equip the ghoul, and then I do. Oh my god! Yeah. Maybe I should have that on standby. Maybe I should have that. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'll have that on standby in case I have rotten meat to swap between in a boss fight. Because that's pretty good. That's a big heal, too. God damn. And that's not going to be the last rotten meat that I run into. I know for certain. Ooh, cool effect. That's also something I love to see whenever it comes to the enemies in these games, is just the unique animation in which they die in. There we go. Traveler's Cape. How is that? Good defense, lowers intellect. I don't even know what intellect does. I have no idea what that even does, frankly. I have no... Like, what the fuck is that thing? Guillotiner. Oh, I see what it is. It's a demon that just straight up has a guillotine half for it. Oh god. There we go. And that's a hallway. That is... Yeah, I know at one point you get this ability to change places with a wooden doll, and that's what's indicating there at the bottom, so gotta keep that in mind. can't do anything about that, so gotta come back to that later. Ow. Ow. They're just off. Oh my god, please stop bouncing me around. There. Motherfucker. All that for a scarf? All right. Cool. Sure. All right. I'm not taking any more risky hits. Especially since I am pretty far from the warp room. All right. So I think maybe we go back to the warp room and head back to town since we now have gotten more info. There we go. And I like that it's just called the creature, because, like, despite getting to use the imagery, I don't know why they just don't say it's Frankenstein's monster. Because it's 2035, or it's 2036 at the time of this game, so surely Frankenstein's public domain for usage here, right? All right, what is this way? Right, that's the wall. Okay. Oh, God. Do I have a... I do. I can get more from Hammer. It's fine. Jesus Christ! I just want to get back. Okay. All right, we're good to go. All right. Well, so far, I'd say we're making pretty good progress. I've already got some of the key abilities, the double jump being the biggest one. Let's go save. There. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like now with this, we truly have every Castlevania game that we could ever want that's available just for all platforms now. Again, the only exceptions are Castlevania Judgment, that fighting game, arena fighting game that had Simon Belmont be redesigned as BDSM Light Yagami. Like, because for those that don't know, there was this Wii game called Castlevania Judgment that was like a fighting game with Castlevania characters, and the character designer, I think, was the person that was the mangaka that did Death Note. So, you know, obviously a lot of the characters look like Death Note characters. And Simon, you need to fucking see Simon Belmont's outfit in that game. It is something. Oh, let's see if I can find it. All right. Yeah, cause like it's not the, like, it just feels like as a design for Simon Belmont, it's so just different. Let's get this image. Please don't be a WebP. Thank you. I love when image searches don't always show WebP bullshit. All right. Image. Let me find it for y'all, because it really is a sight to behold to see an iconic video game mascot, one that is now featured in Smash Ultimate in his classic Castlevania 1 design. Look at this fucking design from Judgment. Look at that fucking design. That is just buff BDS. That's buff BDSM biker Light Yagami. So yeah, I don't know if Judgment. I would be shocked if Judgment got some kind of re-release to the same vein as this collection or the other collections we've gotten, but I think it'd be funny. I don't know. We'll see. And literally the only other one that would potentially be fun for a re-release, I doubt they'll do it. For some reason, the Castlevania Requiem duology, or not duology, the Castlevania Requiem trio, I guess, since it has Castlevania Dracula X. No, that's... Did it have Dracula X? No, that's the Advanced Collection. The one that's got Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. Like, for some reason, that is still only available on PlayStation Store. That is the only way you can get it. Like, it's re-released to an extent, yeah, but it's so strange that they have not put that on the Switch or on PC. Because if you did that or on Xbox too, if you did that for any of those, I guarantee you it would make bank, but they just haven't, and it's so strange. I guess maybe it's because Symphony of the Night has an exclusivity right with Sony, but like, they already, I don't know. It's been long enough. Like, when did that first release, that Requiem collection? It released... Jesus, 2018. Released October 26th, 2018. It has been 6 years since that has come out, and it has not seen any other release besides being on Sony. Okay, yeah, it is Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. Why the fuck is it not in anything else? I don't know. It's so strange to me. But because, like, it wouldn't be the first time that Symphony of the Night has been on another console. I remember back in the day, people discovered Symphony of the Night through it being on the Xbox Live Arcade back in the 360 era. So I guess situationally, they're okay with it being on other consoles. It's dumb. I don't know. Just release it on other stuff. You'll make money out of it. Put it on PC at least. Weird. Anyway, she asked if I beat Dimitri. Yes, but it was weird. What was? I didn't finish him, but he died anyway. Can you tell me in detail? Well, I explained what had happened in my battle with Dimitri. That does sound peculiar. Given the situation, suicide sounds unlikely. What worries me more is the thing that entered your body. When this is all over, we should investigate it at the church. Yeah. So how may I serve you today? All right. I'm not using the warg. What do you turn into? A falchion. Okay. Valkyrie, Manticore. Didn't get any mini devils. How is the falchion versus... Okay. Yeah, that's so slow though. I like my fast weapons. I like fast weapons. All right, but let's buy some stuff from Hammer. and we'll do a little more exploring.
Hey, Soma.
What's wrong?
I can kind of understand, but don't you think it's a little too frequent?
What is?
Julius, you know how often he comes to see Yoko.
It's their job. They have to keep in touch.
Well, I get that, but a little age gap doesn't get in the way of love.
You're imagining things. Hammer, I'm gonna fucking smack you on your bald head. Stop. Yoko said that Julius is just a business partner. She didn't really, but...
Yeah, I get it. That's okay then. Anyway, how can I be of help today?
I'm gonna smack his bald head to get him to stop with this. All right, 4,000. Can I actually get anything good with this? Short sword, cutlass, claymore, falchion, spear, halberd, mace, axe, battle axe, blunt sword, katana, brass knuckles, cestus. So only some weapons can be synthesized, obviously, and I didn't see the boomerang listed on there. Gem clothes, leather armor, breastplate, ring mail. I could afford that. Silk robe, pendant, scarf, red scarf. I may find ring mail later. That's what's got me cautious now. I'm like, do I want to buy this now or do I want to find it later and for free? Well, the combat knife did not have any extra stuff to it, nor the regular knife. The longsword I'm keeping. Let's sell that spear. I do not need it. I do not need this axe. Mace I'll keep for now. I don't plan on keeping that. And... I think that's fine for now. We'll probably make enough later to get to spend more, but that's fine. We're good for now. So, we'll go back to the gardens and explore the top area around there, because that's the only spot that we can do now with the double jump. Yeah, I think it is the only spot we can do with the double jump, and then after that, I may go for a little while longer, then I think I'll stop for the night. Probably, because I wanted today's stream to be a little shorter, but I did want to at least start Dawn of Sorrow now, and I mean, in the span of almost 3 hours, we made some pretty decent progress. Map percentage is 24. Already, we're almost a quarter of the way explored through most of the map. This isn't a very long game. Like, most of the handheld Metroidvanias are not very long games at all. Especially if you know them very well, and also could potentially shortcut your way through most of them. So, yeah. There we go. But yeah, it's hard to really say what the future of this franchise may end up being, considering Konami's sheer lack of interest in developing video games themselves or acknowledging their franchises unless it's something that they could truly make a lot of bank off of. Because it's not like I don't know, because we recently had that Silent Hill 2 remake come out, and that's done really well, so I don't know if the sales of that could potentially convince Konami to get their heads out of their asses and actually release a fucking video game, to like release more fucking video games, but I don't know, that's all gonna depend on their prerogative, I guess. It's either that or the pachinko games, and I don't know. I'm not feeling too optimistic about that because we've gone so long with all of the shit that Konami had pulled, you know, be it all the stuff against Hideo Kojima with Metal Gear Solid 5 back in the day, to releasing pachinko thing after pachinko thing related to properties that people had beloved for so long. And then they do a bunch of collaborations with other developers and their games, which look great, but they just don't do anything with said franchises. Like recently, Castlevania had done a collaboration with Vampire Survivors, which I've debated about that because I got kind of a taste of the Survivors game model with a game that I looked at on Open Couch, the YouTube channel I co-host, and I see the appeal and I think it could be fun, especially as someone like me who likes roguelikes a lot. But I just fight him here?
Here at last. You thought you could get away with what you did, punk?
Huh?
Dimitri. I'm talking about Dimitri. You actually just killed him, man. Like, that's murder.
I didn't mean to kill your friend. I didn't finish.
Huh? What are you saying? I wanted to pummel that uppity jerk. What are you saying? I wanted to pummel that uppity jerk myself.
Doesn't your friend's death mean anything to you?
Him? You gotta be joking. Now let's get on with this already.
What do you want to become why do you want to become the Dark Lord anyway?
Why? Look at this power. Can you imagine how crazy it'll be with even more power?
You're insane.
And you yap way too much. Come on, punk. I'll roast you to a cinder.
Still love this track. It's really good.
Ha 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 ha.
Wow, you're way easier than Dimitri. Because Dimitri at least dodged out of the way of my attacks. He hits like a truck, but you know, it's not that scary. I do like that it's literally the same laugh track that just repeats like that. It's funny. All right, well that wins. I beat him with a plant. You can give up trying to become the Dark Lord.
A pug like you, you're not walking away from this.
Dario, enough.
Celia, don't try to stop me. A man's got his pride.
I know that, but I am not prepared to lose the last candidate. We'll pull back for now. I have another plan.
What?
I underestimated you, but this game isn't over yet. You may have thought so because you already beat Dimitri, but no, you've got at least another, like, 10, maybe 12 hours in this game. What? Don't worry about it. I shall be watching on the uppermost floor. Come if you dare. Come if you dare. All right, we've upgraded a lot. All right, so that was Dario down. No upgrade out of him, though. Ow. All right. Okay, now we're in the guest house upper area. Yeah, I find it really funny that we've got all of these monsters from various folklores and myth, and then we just suddenly are fighting random maids named Persephone.
Soma! I told you not to get involved, didn't I?
Arikado, what are you doing here? I thought that you were protecting Mina.
Mina is fine. My colleagues are providing protection. Besides, keeping you under observation gets priority.
You're still treating me as if I were the Dark Lord. Haven't you seen enough?
I need you to understand. You are considered to be extremely dangerous. But you're here now, so let's use that to our advantage. If that is under my watch, I could allow you to help us a bit, I suppose. Besides, we can't just allow this cult to carry on its way.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Also, Mina entrusted me with this. It's for you.
What? A letter? And an amulet? Dear Soma, if you're reading this, you've probably gone after that cult. I had a feeling you would when you disappeared after that incident. I know that you worry about me, Soma, but I worry just as much about you too. I won't ask you to come back right away because you're way too stubborn. But please promise me that whatever happens, you won't forget who you are. Oh, and don't forget about the amulet. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I'll be praying for you. Always, Mina. Mina.
Soma. Brief me on the situation. What have you discovered?
Sure. I described what I had learned so far to Arikado.
Understood. In fact, that Celia mentioned a plan doesn't sound good. Or the fact that Celia mentioned a plan doesn't sound good.
The only thing I should think about is to reach that top floor she mentioned.
Fine, you do that. In the meantime, I'll try to track down Dario's whereabouts.
All right. Mina's amulet just has the Konami code written on it, and she's like, don't forget, Konami, because we have the shit you care about. You know, I have to wonder how much a PS1 copy of Symphony of the Night would cost nowadays. Because a lot of Castlevania games in their physical forms do cost a pretty penny. Like, when I was down in Texas for that wedding I told you all about, as I mentioned, I went to a retro game store that I'd gone to for a long time in high school, and I saw a copy of Aria of Sorrow there. And I think, if my memory serves right, I think that was like $130 something, which is fucking mind-boggling to me. Someday in the future, I probably would like to get it if I could, because I don't know, I like owning the physical copies of games that I really like, and I really like Aria of Sorrow. It was my first Castlevania game after all, but $130, $130. Jesus, it's just so much money. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, it's a puzzle. I think. Yeah, I'm under the impression this is a puzzle. That. But then how do I connect 2 to 3? Unless what I'm supposed to do is connect it this way. Oh, I see. It's one of these situations, so I have to, okay, it's not a puzzle, well, it's kind of a puzzle, but I have to rearrange the rooms. I see. All right, well, I'm keeping one space where it is. I really like this track. This is a nice track. Let's see. If we do 15 to 7, that can branch off into a lot of spots. There. And then I already got 5. Let's try that. So 1 to 15 to 7. Turquoise stud. And then 3 down to 9. Just a corpse. Just a core. What is that? Really fucking good armor, that's what it is. A luxurious suit with fine detailing throughout. Nice. I know it'd be really hard to do it, but I really would love... God damn it. I would like it if some of the armor could reflect on Soma's appearance. Because I think that happened in Symphony of the Night, where some capes could change for Alucard depending on what armor you equipped to him. All right. Let's try for 12. Damn it. Just get 10 to go over this way, then we'll be good. Actually, that works out. So where does 13 lead then? After all that. Oh, excuse me. My neck's been stiff too. Like, the Sanji cosplay I wore kind of stiffened up my neck a bit when I was walking through, especially since I was carrying an umbrella. Like, it was drizzly outside when I was getting there. And sure fucking enough, there'd be ring mail. And it's worse than what I've got. Sure enough, I figured that'd be the case. Alright, yeah, we don't have anything for that. Alright, next. I find it really cool that they just animate the swaying of his coat too. Like, that's such a nice detail that they didn't need to include. I don't know, I just like little attentions to detail like that. It's fun. Let's go with... There's no regular... Alright, so that's done. So we already did 13 to that way. No, I don't want 3 there. I want... two there. There. And then well, that's a spot. No, I don't want that. Uh-oh. Hold on now. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have it like that. Maybe instead it needs to be that. And then do this. No! Well... Okay, so I'm guessing that direct route is towards what the actual exit is. So instead, what I want to do is... Did I get what's in room number 9? Let's check. I keep hitting that. I'm grateful MP actually restores here. I'm used to Hades 2 lately in terms of the magic system there, where it only restores after you fight in a room or exit. Okay, so with that done, I have to have 6 down, because then, yeah. So in that case... Need 15 down there. I'm arranging things because I want to get to this bottom left one. I want to get to this bottom left one over here, because I think there might be loot that'll be really good for me. You know what? I'm kind of liking the cursor. I'm kind of liking having the cursor available on the right stick. It's helpful for pointing things out. Very helpful. I like it. All right, do that. We need to get 14 over to where 1 is. Actually, did I get whatever's an 8? I think I did. I did. That works. Not quite what I had in mind, but I got it over there. Get some good equipment now. And then we can reset to the initial one where it's supposed to be where we're going. Oh, hello. Just Persephone as a maid. Part of me feels like they really just kind of grab-bagged a bunch of monsters and just threw the ideas through. I just did it again. High potion, good. I don't even know if there are any breakable walls in this map. Like, period. I don't know if there are any. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna go down there yet because I feel like maybe there's something up top that I'm missing. So let's reset the room and then we'll try that again. Can I get your soul? I subscribe to your Patreon. Give me your soul. All right. Well, we nearly have everything. We just need to reset. It is nice that you can reset that. That's pretty good. All right, so that one room had ring mail. That looped me back to the start. So where does this take me? Rubber ducky, killer dolls, or not a rubber ducky, a wheelie ducky. No breakable wall. I'm gonna be so cautious of them because I remember there were some in Aria of Sorrow, but so far there haven't been any here. What's this way? Oh, hello. Well, that's terrifying. Piano. What that just... Oh, my mind meter just went fucking down. Okay, so that's what she can do. I don't like that. Please don't last too long. I'd like my MP back. Please. Please. Please give me my MP back, please. And I like that it's called Lilith, so Lilith's powers, my good friend Lilith Vanille has the power to drain my MP and makes me unable to... I have no cure for this. What do I got? Curse? Oh. There. Okay, now I'm getting my shit back. Good. Come on. I know you... Ow. Fucker. There we go. Kill a demon and it just swirls into nothingness. That's such a... I just like the way that they have them animating in their different ways of dying. It's so cool. I like it. Oh god, ow. Oh god, this fucking thing. Oh, got the clown one. Nice. I'm down to clown now. There. God, you fucker. I love the Ume. It's so good. Like, it's just so strong. It is perfect for those kind of enemies that just stay in one spot. They're great. Okay, cool. Demon Guest House got a teleport room. Are you weak to... Ah, you are. Just heal up with a potion. I'm saving the high potions because you don't find too many of those. You can buy them, but they're expensive. Never mind, I'm using the high potion. I hate the Quetzalcoatls. They're so obnoxious. Ooh. Another one of the memos. Okay, so they just straight up curse you. All right. Good to know. Oh, thank God, a save room. All right, I don't think this is definitely. I don't think I have the sigil for that at all. For the magic seal, rather. Oh my god, I hate this thing. There, fucker. All right, now I have the magic seal for it. Please, all right. Well, now that we have the Magic Seal 3, we've explored this upper area a lot. We have not gone back to the town, so I'd like to do that real quick. Oh. I still want to... I'd like to at least get that upper part of the initial area before I stop for the night. Welcome, Soma. By the way, it appears that if Arikado came too. Yeah, he said he's here to keep an eye on me. I thought he was supposed to be guarding Mina. That's what I thought too. That's why I came here without worrying too much. Well, it's Arikado we're talking about. So there is no reason to start worrying now. But him being here must mean the situation is very serious. And yet he told me to stay away. Don't blame him. I don't blame him. I'd rather see you go home too. But I understand that. But it's not a bad thing to rely on help from others. Don't try to carry the burden yourself. That's why we're here. Thank you. All right. Because Soma's like, I'm the protagonist and I do all the cool shit, and then Alucard / Arikado's like, but I can do cool shit too. I was a protagonist once. All right, so see what Hammer has to sell me right now.
Perfect timing.
All right. buy some potions, because we're almost out, or we are out of regulars. Nothing there. Yume News 3-1. So what is UMA 3-1? Up in the sky, is it a man? I may look up where these things are because I honestly, without any kind of indication, I don't get what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Or I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking for them. I know what to look for, but not where. All right, let's go here. And we'll head back down to the trick room area to get through as much through that upper part as we can. And then after that, we may end after that. Because as I said, shorter stream tonight, and my past 2 streams have been over 6 hours long, so I kind of want to rest up. Because like normally I only stream for maybe 4 to 4.5 hours max. So immediately jumping from that to a stream that's immediately jumping from that kind of schedule that I had to 2 back-to-back 6+ hour long streams. Yeah, I was yeah. Sometimes you just need a shorter stream to be like, yeah, I'm donezoed. They're like 10 experience each. They are not worth a lot. I don't even know what's in this room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on this. Some dedicated person could probably play Megalovania on that, or Rickroll. Actually, no, most likely a Rickroll. All right, so that's where that's located. So the reset route here is the definitive, like, this is the direction you're supposed to go route. So what we should do now is need to get 1 down there. One or 4, whichever the 2. One of those got to go down. Or oh, 3-minute ad. Sorry. BRB, I've got you invested. And we're back. All right. Again, I get so invested in exploring this game, I just forget completely to check when the ads are starting. It happens. You know, it happens. Your brain just goes like, ah, yes, dopamine rush of playing a game I really like. And you're just so in the sauce, as it were, that you just go, oh, wait, ad break, shit. No, that won't work. Well, no, that won't work. Then we move that. Move this. Yes, and then there. You get 14 down there, and then that's set. Or is it set? God damn it, this is hard. Blocks. There, and then there we go. That's perfect. Got it. Took a second, but it worked. It's because like some of them are not quite the angle that I want, so it made it harder to get. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, I have to wonder, like, what would the Persephone soul give? Rarity 2, huh? Didn't the eye enemy in the last... Yeah, the eye enemy in Aria of Sorrow provides you with, like, an eye that lets you see secrets. Oh, come on, that is prime spot for a hidden wall. Not here either? The fuck? All right, well, this is the beginning spots of the opening area. And yeah, we are not getting up there without some kind of flying ability. Not any chance on that. All right. Well, nothing else we can really do for now. Well, there is some we can do, but I think maybe we've reached a good point for stopping. Because we've got a direction to go in, and we've got a lot of areas that we can stop by. So we're missing a swimming ability for an area down below, an ability to break through some walls and potentially swap places with a wooden doll later. And I feel like we'll get that power up soon because the guest house has that doll area, so we'll just do that. And yeah. But yeah, we already got like, how much of the map done now? 33%. So yeah, as I said, the mobile Metroidvania, Castlevania games tend to be some of the shorter ones. Which is fine, you know, make a good bite-sized adventure and everything, but damn, that's very short. Yeah, that's it. Let's end game. So yeah, that is the start of Dawn of Sorrow. So I'm gonna be kind of doing a back-to-back situation with this game where I'll be finishing Dawn of Sorrow, then playing Portrait of Ruin, then Order of Ecclesia to finish it out. Now, Dawn of Sorrow, as I said, I beat but didn't get the perfect ending, or the best ending, and then Order of Ecclesia I have played a bit of, but I have not finished. Portrait of Ruin, I know jack shit about, so that's gonna be a new venture for me. But yeah, that was Dawn of Sorrow. We'll play out this anime-looking opening sequence here, which is nice. It's nicely animated, but again, it's just such a drastic change of a look from the Ayumi Kojima art. Still good though. Like, so far it's enjoyable. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It has been a pleasure as always, just getting to talk about con stuff and Castlevania, because I always am in the mood for talking about Castlevania. I love this franchise a lot. I just wish Konami loved it more. And that's just kind of it, you know? Please, Konami, let the Silent Hill treatment say to you, hey, people like it when we actually put video games out. But in any case, thank you all again for joining me. And if you want to see when I go live next, the best place to check is on my socials, mostly Blue Sky. I have completely stopped using Twitter. I'm never using Twitter anymore. So if you want to check out when I go live, be sure to check over there. And I also post when I go live on YouTube, and I make sure to keep my schedule available for those that want to see when they are live. It's usually 7 p.m. CST when I go live. So yeah, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, hi YouTube, thank you for sticking out with the video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, just thanks for being here. Thanks for chilling. And I will see you all in the next stream. Stay hydrated. Keep your postures checked. Take care.